First, in Northeast, Manipur reports first positive case of COVID-19 variant Omicron. Infected person is stable condition and is symptomatic. Manipur logs 9 new COVID-19 cases, 12 recoveries and 1 death in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.15%. Missing girl found hanging from a tree near Imphal River at Lelong Haurabi Makalaikai. MLA Y Antas Khan assures have to uncover the suspicious death. And India adds 6,531 new COVID-19 cases, 7,141 recoveries and 315 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.40%. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Prime Time English News. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. And I'm PREMI THANGJAM, bringing you the news in details. Manipur reported first case of COVID-19 variant Omicron today. This is the first positive case of Omicron in the entire Northeast. The 48-year-old infected person is reportedly in stable condition and asymptomatic. He is being treated at Jennings Hospital Isolation Ward. The patient is from Imphal West District, returned from Tanzania on December 11th with negative test report for COVID-19. He landed at Imphal International Airport on board Indigo flight number 6E6014 on December 13th. He has been under surveillance since then. His sample was collected by a medical team of Imphal West on December 20th from his residence in Imphal West District and was found to be positive for COVID-19 the next day, after which he was sent to genome sequencing at ISBD Takelpat and his residential area was declared as containment zone. RT-PCR test has been conducted upon 16 people who were in close contact with him, out of which 3 were detected positive for COVID-19 and they are being kept at RD Wing Isolation Center. Their samples have been sent for genome sequencing to detect for Omicron variant. Speaking to media, Health Director Dr. K. Raju said State Health Department has taken strict measures at Mao Ziriba More entry-exit points and at Imphal International Airport along with other necessary measures. He appealed to the public to abide by COVID SOPs as the new variant is highly transmissible.
December की तांकुंतरे ngasi sida koina Omicron positive oiba 48 years male from Imphal West gi koi ama phange haina IBST dagi lai thari banupa si masi Tanzania da tang 38 da hadi thagi da 38 da covid negative oirena masi lakhibani tang 32 da masi Kolkata gi airport ta thungare aduga tang 39 da thagi airport ta lakhi aduga masi tang 39 da koina hek jobaga under surveillance da thamme aduga koi guidelines ki matungina tang kun se da magi covid sample se mayum da salaga lawre tang kuma thois de da masi positive oirena da koina phange aduga sample je koina genome sequencing ki IBSD da koi thare aduga magi positive oiba numisde gi koi ki guidelines ki matungina da koina magi apoi basi containment zone na lakhoe aduga tang kuni thois da koina contact tracing ji man positive oramina contact tracing si ma contact ta ba imu manung apoi je koina contact tracing to ba tamda mokoi ji positive oira aduga ari mami sinduna koina quarantine wina hamme no ngasi ji ta ko tesi da ma ki kano ji tesi positive oira na lapani.
Meanwhile, Jennings Hospital Director Dr. L. David told Impact News that the patient infected with COVID-19 Omicron variant is healthy and asymptomatic. He appealed to the public not to panic.
Positive oire Omicron si haidana pausi lai adusi official oibadi adum mali masi adum moino su masi positive oire ka su masu kesu kinai lete masage film yam phajana adum lai aduga masi mayam ne khangri ba wafam dani masi transmission to boda yamna lai aduga ma severity se monda kesu leite aduga mase akoina chingnabadagi mase foreign dagi halakpani haidana akoi mase isolate tawra thamjabani monda sign symptom adigi magi complaint aruba amata leite ma jikse akoi je ayukta nomada anirak magi ayukta mungdina magi vital magi temperature respiratory rate aduga magi pulse rate aduga blood pressure je akoi dum check tawjarga thamjabani ana sidi kesu issue nate si mayamna kesu positive oijarga su mase nongnang bidanaba.
Manipur added 9 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 781 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID-19 positivity rate stands at 1.15%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Common Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,25,732. Active cases are 178. One COVID-19 patient from Imphal West District died in Manipur in the past 24 hours. Death toll stands at 2,002. 12 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours. Total recovered cases are 1,23,552. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.27%. A young lady who had gone missing since December 22nd was found hanging from a tree near the Imphal River at Lilong Haurebi, Makalaikai in Thoubal district today. Passers-by found her body around 8 a.m. today. Upon being informed, a team of Lilong police station including Thoubal district SP and Manipur forensic science team rushed to the site for inspection. Lilong police station has registered a case. The deceased is reportedly a student of Lilong Haurebi College. Speaking to media, father of deceased said family assumed that his daughter had eloped. However, since no one approached, they filed a missing report at Lilong police station the next day.
Nahan tang kunithoi yum sakai sigini midang pung nipan makai ta ba dwaida maksi thuoga chakre akoi amta khanghauder imung family gi mi amta khanghauder bani ngalaga moisi pausi haido posi sukak laktre numit chup laktre laktra matung sidagi akoi police missing report amta tawre mari le na basing na tragana akoi gi security nu boiro organization nu boiro sugum mayam sing ma phagal matik sa action leraga masu ai gi sa gi misi siga manaba chang bi khi maduna ai gi pamba ya to lupa sana kari gum darka hoide.
Meanwhile, Lilong MLA Y. Antaz Khan has condemned the suspicious death of the missing girl. He assured of urging the relevant authorities to shed light into the case and bring justice.
Yen matam da heart laga hungdo ambagi maung do lay ado ay misi sigi da magyam strongly condemn tawi adoga within short time dai khoi kanana kam tawge have langjing do puthok pangam nangai khoi kanna honor yaduna misi sigi da makti ai na gi side ta gi amasung mayam gi side ta gi yamna strongly condemn tawi.
Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur has announced that its proposed 18 hours total shutdown from December 28 will now come into effect from this midnight till 6 p.m. of December 28. The committee has called the shutdown pressing demand to the state government to send recommendations to the Center for the Inclusion of Meitei or Meitei community in the Scheduled Tribe list of the Indian Constitution. Speaking to media at Ima Kunthongan B. Sanglin Indian University Complex today, committee convener El Romesh said STDC has decided to prepone its total shutdown after Imalubs and CSOs informed that December 29 marks the Maira Paibi Observation Day. Hence, democratic protests will be carried out in various places on December 29th and on December 30th. A slogan rally will be taken out towards the Chief Minister's bungalow. He added that agitations will resume from January 2nd. Media services are exempted from the shutdown.
Nipangi ahing nung yai dagina kumapangi nung tingi pung taruk fawba pung tara nipangi toten shutdown to gani haidana warep loki adubu ikoina ban to gani na lauthoki batang kumapan si lamdam sigi maira paibi singi numit thoi aduna topa numit amada tawbiu haidana lamdam sigi CSO ima loop singna ikoida akanba request ka loina na pressure tawbira podagi masimadi respect tobam thoi yaithokpham thoi na ikoi khanjara kanda tang kunipangi ahing nung yai dagina kumapangi nung tingi pung taruk tawnen tawramase nongoi ngang khatna yaikhatjaraga tang kuntaret ki ahing nong yai sidagina tang kunipan gi nungthin gi pung taruk phawba pung 19 gi toten shutdown tawba haibase lepsagibani.
Various associations in Ziribam district has supported an 18-hour shutdown called by Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur starting this midnight. Speaking to media, Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur DSAM office at Ziribam's Babupara today in the presence of members of Maitai National Front, Ziri Branch, Maitai Inat Thogalup, Women Association for Economic Development and DSAM Ziribam District Council. President of Maitai National Front, Ziri Branch, Hamom Dhani said, STDCM's demand to enlist Mitai or Maitai community in the scheduled tribe list is reasonable.
Mitai Kunai asi scheduled tribe Wigadabani had a sanction of Kunjang shed. Yam Namaram Zava, Yam the Jumba Kunjani. Kunai Miam Nataptana Lauriba, Yellow mi Kalhurasi, Iramdam Kalashi have a Palauma. Itatana Launariba Pulau share, Haidiba, ST Quota si, I queen of Pangdava Targadi, I queen a Lauriba Pulau Punamashi Ariamogani. Iramdam Kanba, Yellow Kanba Hibasiga, I could the ST Quota, Yam and Napnava, Maria Masaunale.
All Manipur Retail Outlet Dealers Association demanded relevant authorities to revoke the order to shift Indian Oil Assam Oil Division Management, the divisional office from Imphal to Assam's Tejpur. Association members staged a protest meet at Kaishampatidim service station today. Taking part in the protest, Association advisor Oinam Nabagishore said the divisional office in Imphal for the past over 30 years has contributed in smooth supply and distribution of petroleum products in the state. He said relocation of the divisional office to Tejpur will severely impact the state. Nabagishore recalled that state government had coordinated with the office in times of highway bans, blockades for smooth import of petroleum oil in the state. He appealed to the relevant authorities to urge Union Petroleum Minister to look into this matter at the earliest.
Division office state level coordinator ni Manipur Sarkar ga yam toina coordination tawduna crisis la ko matamda maroina ban blockade la ko matamda security convoy thadana thau purakpa ki thabak se division office gi achau role lei haiba crisis le ko matamdu di haji Assam da lei ga di kamai tawno coordination tawgdu no police ka tawgdu isi tanker mayam tawgusi masi coordination division office ni masi hongi ba se ekoi Manipur gi oina mangjabani masi hongwa ba se Manipur praja gi Manipur Sarkar gi amang bo ni na Minister Petroleum da masi take up tawbiraga masi hongba sukya yaroi haidana adugumba state nama lobiyu Manipur gi leibo honorable MP singnasu Petroleum Minister da masi hongba yaroi habasi taksin biyu haina ekoi dealer mayam gi side gi appeal tawjari.
All Manipur Public Health Engineering Department Viva Voice completed candidates 2019 batch demanded relevant authorities to announce results of PHED Viva Voice exam for recruitment of 154 vacant posts conducted 2 years ago before the upcoming general election. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Batch Secretary Mohammed Mustaq stated entire Viva Voice process was completed by January 2020 for filling up 154 posts for driver, LDC, junior supervisor, peon, sweeper, among others. However, results are yet to be declared even after 2 years. Stating that submitting a memorandum has been submitted to Chief Minister for the third time, he expressed disappointment that no action has been taken till date.
Kangaunaduna leiriba candidate sing asigi awabasi ubiraga akoina code of conduct mamang sibobada thabukasi haidokpinaba mari leinaba honorable CM Charamadi concerned minister da gi pukning chingchinjabaga loinana akoi concerned minister de anera punajare aduga CM Char da koi memorandum 3 times pi jakhe adubo feedback am pibi raktaba masigi damakta suta singna nungaijade aduga concerned minister gi de koi anera punajare adubo magi oiba edi positive response phangde punajara basu adum matam thindaraga ngasi boba lai adunga simakta so koi concerned minister da akoi unajai adubo ma thabukse haidokpa ngamgani or ngammoi haiba potto.
Kingjoy Subdivision Cookie Chiefs Association has expressed discontentment upon substandard repair of New Songjang to Gamfazol Road, which is a part of Chamol to New Samtal BRTF Road, a lifeline for many villages under Kingjoy Subdivision in Chandal district. Media persons and association members inspected the road condition today. Speaking on the sidelines, association representative THANGJAM expressed disappointment against the substandard repair of the road. He said the road from BRTF to Gamfazol, divided into 3 parts, is being repaired under the 11th phase of PMGSY. For the first part, 12-kilometer stretch of the road was completed last April, but the road has already started developing cracks.
November Sidaga Lambi se Yadadana, Pibam Yadadana, Laire, Mayam ye complain Gimatungina, Nasi Yenguda. It is in a very horrible and a very pathetic condition. Ase Atu Bamatamda, Government Yengsilaga, before election. Asilambi se Shembi Dredi, Asige, Hengjoy Chingjangge, Praja, Hengjoy Subdian Praja Siningsina, votes Thadaroy, and we will not support the popular government at the present state in Manipur.
Union Ministry of Forest and Environment Minister Bhupendra Yadav has assured integrated management plan is in the pipeline to revamp the tourist spot around the Loktak Lake. He was speaking at his reception organized by Loktak Development Authority, LDA, after he inspected the INA Complex Museum, Kaibul Lamjau National Park and tourism infrastructure at Sendra today. He said enhancing tourism sector will boost the state's income. Taking part in the event, Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireng said boosting of tourism sector in Manipur and to enhance the livelihood of people dependent on the Loktak Lake will be in the manifesto for the upcoming 12th Legislative Assembly election.
विकास के लिए एक डेवलपमेंट बोर्ड का भी गठन किया, उसके चेयरमैन भी बैठे और मेरा ये मानना है कि हम सबकी जिम्मेदारी है कि लोकटाक का जो इंटीग्रेटेड मैनेजमेंट प्लान बना है इसको पूरी तरीके से लागू करने की जिम्मेदारी ये हमारी जिम्मेदारी है और भारत सरकार के एनवायरमेंट मिनिस्टर के नाते मैं इस जिम्मेदारी को लेता हूं।
प्रकृति की फजब सीनिक ब्यूटीज टूरिज्म नंबर 1 मणिपुर से भारत की मनुंगा अदुग पृथ्वी दा मसक खंगबा याबा टूरिस्ट स्पॉट अमा टूरिस्ट स्टेट अमा ओहेन बाइसिमा नंबर 1 अखोगी प्रायोरिटी होइनी कोई बीजेपी मधुदा ख्वाइदगी हन चाउना अखोने एक्सप्लोर तोरगा अखोने सेनगबसी इमा लोकटाक पार्क से
BJP Mahila Morcha Moirang Block held Kamal Sakhi Sammelan at Moirang INA Hall today. Union Minister of Forest and Environment Bhupendra Yadav, Moirang MLA P. Sarachandra, BJP Mahila Morcha Manipur Pradesh President L. Loteka, BJP workers and councillors of Moirang Municipal Council attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, Union Minister Bhupendra Yadav said Prime Minister laid government priorities empowerment of women.
प्रकृति की दी हुई सबसे बड़ी सौगात है, इसकी स्वच्छता को बना के रखना, इसके पर्यावरण को बना के रखना, इसको मणिपुर का मेन इकोनॉमी का सेंटर बनाना, इसके टूरिज्म को सेंटर बनाना, इसके विकास को सेंटर बनाना और इस लोकटक को इतना सुंदर बनाना चाहिए कि दुनिया के सब लोग इसको देखने आए और मणिपुर के विकास में सब लोग अपना योगदान, अपना रोजगार, अपना विकास, इसको लेकर के एक संकल्प के साथ यहाँ पर जाए। आपका पूरे दिन ये कमल सखी का भी कार्यक्रम आपका चलने वाला है। मैं तो संयोग से आपका कोइंसिडेंस था।
Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment, PREMI today inaugurated Composite Regional Center, Juvenile Justice Board Complex at Takil, constructed to empower persons with disabilities under the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India. Speaking on the occasion, Pratima Bhomik said his center aims to empower persons with disabilities. Department of Social Welfare organized the event attended by Minister of State for Education, Dr. R.K. Ranjan and Patsoy MLA A.K. Mirabai, stating that people are now keeping behind discrimination of persons with disabilities. Pratima Bhomik mentioned about government's unique disability ID certificate for persons with disabilities to avail them various welfare schemes. Composite Regional Center will provide free artificial limb to persons with disabilities and treatment to deaf and mute children below the age of 6. The center has opened physiotherapy, occupational therapy, prosthetic and orthopedic psychology, special education and speech and hearing departments. Aid and appliances were distributed to 188 beneficiaries of Imphal West and Imphal East district on the occasion.
हम उसको दिव्य अंग स्पेशल एक उसका जो अंग है उसको साथ उसको जुड़ा है, उसका मायने बदल दिया, उनके तरफ देखने का जो दृष्टिकोण है हम लोगों का उसको एक ही वर्ड से उनको बदल दिया। हम सब सम्मानित महसूस करते हैं जो हमारे स्पेशल ऐसा साइड को हम दिव्यांग बोलते हैं, वो नाम को बदलने के साथ साथ हमारे काम करने का तौर तरीका, जैसे हम पहले 3% उसको पढ़ाई के लिए रिजर्वेशन था हमारे स्पेशल बच्चों के लिए, हमारे सरकार उसको 5% में किया है। पहले जॉब के लिए जो अपॉर्चुनिटी था 3% था, अभी उसको 4% किया।
Kundrakpam MLA TH Lokeshwar has demanded Chief Minister N. Biren to produce white paper of welfare works taken under his portfolios. He was speaking at the inauguration of Young Learners Library and leading organization YOLO building at Kaibi Kulin today.
BGB Tazedana, Pajamena, Sinaru City Kaditwe, Manipur, Wang, Tum Samana Happy City, I remember Toy Kaladuna, Lakara Janel, Sindasu, Manipur section, Punamona, Akudu Walise, Karamba Patinano, Karamba Sarkana Nose, I Aman Hide the Sulu Kamabani, Tasena, BGB Sarkasi, Central Tasu, Manipur Lakudi, Karajana, Wara stage Amado, Lavina, Tangapina, Punama, Manipur. Section Punama, Yantana, Apapa me, Mute Kaleharaga, Aporo Party, Kaleharaga, Sapsaba, Manipuri Malavaxi, Kanabidama, so Aminasi.
On that note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring in updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be right back. Keep watching Impact News.
Notice ahan ba oina RBI na regulate toba amasung Ministry of Finance Department of Financial Services Government of India na Surface 2002 gi makada financial institution ama oina sakhang kraba Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing for All misang gi makada subsidized home loan pibada mangjil thariba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited amadi masigi sister company singi Guwahati yauna branch tarahumdoi hangdokchare chahi tararet ki khongchata lakraba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited tagi miyamna financial facilities sing lawirana ningsingjari Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its sisters companies Uripok Taurambam Laikai.
Welcome back after the break and you're watching Prime Time English News. India added 6,531 fresh COVID-19 cases, 7,141 recoveries and 315 deaths in past 24 hours, as per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. India's COVID-19 active cases stands at 75,841. Total recovered cases have reached 3,42,37,495 and recovery rate stands at 98.40%. Death toll has reached 4,79,997. Over 141 crore 70 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Total Omicron positive cases in India have reached 422. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 28 crore 4 lakh 10,000 people. Above 54 lakh 18,000 people have died and recoveries are above 25 crore 5 lakh 24,000. USA has the highest active cases above 1 crore 13 lakh 53,000 in the world, followed by Brazil and India. 36th Raising Day of Manipur Mountaineering Institute cum graduation ceremony of the 87th Adventure Course 2021 was held at MMI Lamdan today. Gracing the event, Minister Thongam Biswajit said adventure courses will help tremendously in instilling courage, willpower, patience and hard work among the youth. He said adventure courses and training will help youngsters in developing their own personalities. The minister assured all possible assistance in the development of the complex and the institute. He further expressed the possibility of developing the complex into an ecotourism spot under the PPP model. Biswajit laid in paying floral tributes to the mountaineering Tenzing Norgay. Certificates and prizes were distributed to trainees of the 87th Adventure Course on the occasion. Deputy Director of ICE and Mainstreaming Dr. Hemlata Thokchom has expressed apprehension that many are still unaware of the HIV/AIDS related acts and rules in the state. She was speaking at a media sensitization program on newly adopted HIV and AIDS Prevention and Control Act 2017 sensitization program today. Kelen Tauchom Trust organized the event at Manipur Press Club. Dr. Hemlata also called upon media fraternity to play a major role in spreading awareness on preventive measures against HIV or AIDS and on legal rights people living with HIV or AIDS. Advocate of High Court of Manipur, K. Rabai Community Network of Empowerment Cone President R.K. Nilakanta and Tom TV Editor-in-Chief A. Moby gave resourceful insight on HIV or AIDS Prevention and Control Act 2017 and its legal aspect, HIV and AIDS Prevention and Control Act 2017 and NGO's positive role and media's role in prevention and control of HIV or AIDS respectively.
Acts important to provide for the prevention and control human immunodeficiency virus is spread to the control to HIV AIDS sandok tanaba aduga na heriba midugi protection of the human rights of the person affected by the said virus and syndrome spread to amadi magi need to protect the and secure the human rights of the people that are infected with this virus and for necessity for effective care support and treatment. Because effective care support treatment and need to protect the rights of healthcare providers and other persons in relation to human immunodeficiency virus and acquired immunodeficiency syndrome.
One-day seminar on the topic Manipur da Thabak Pangdabagi Awaba Hantanaba Industry da Mityeng Ama was conducted at Manipur Press Club today. Iramdam Economic Crafting Society organized the event. Speaking on the occasion, Society President S. Nongpok Nganba expressed discontentment that the state's economy has degraded drastically. He stated that state sustains 10% of its economy while 60% is central government's grants and 30% is central tax. He opined that the handloom and handicraft, tourism, agriculture sectors and the Act As policy have crucial role in the economic development of the state.
Karama mo tawag kamay tawagdi pagalagani ko ekonomi mayam na budi hainare ko iramdam si sanalibag Manipur ni haidana adu ekonomi gi mai kai digi yang agadi senmilong gi mai kai digi yang agadi masi taseng na sanalibag Manipur haibidu oidre aduna ekonomi sakut tragadi atopa lairiba atopa problem mayam su maybe political maybe ato mayam su hen na social lakada bole badina ekonomi si faragadi problem mayam su pagalagani haibigi aduge sada kwaidigi maroiba ekoina solution purakada si economic problem
District Election Officer Ziribam organized an essay competition at Ziribam Higher Secondary School Auditorium in Babupara, Ziribam District today. Competition was held for students of 15 to 18 age group on the topic Impact of Electronic Voting Machine on Modern Election and on the topic Role of Election in Modern Democracy for the age group of 18 to 25 years. Students of various schools and colleges took part in the competition. Cash prizes and certificates will be presented to the winners. BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda has said that party high commands will be approached to decide how much preference will be given to women and young BJP intending candidates. She was speaking on the sidelines of BJP election campaign Aigi Imung BJP ki Imung in Thangmaiban today. Sarda said Santa acknowledges the potential of youths in governance, stating that many youths are entering electoral politics. Hence, even BJP Manipur will give reasonable opportunities to young candidates.
Intending candidate mayam sigi manungda hoji new face mayam aman yam thuglai ado ko yam most welcome ni kaigino haibada hoji se ko youth singsi yam henna ekoi Manipur si develop tawna na bhona bada peace leina bhona bada ekoi youth sing yam choba daita lai ado national party amoina ekoi na su yam seng haragadi youth ta yam na ekoi focus tawi electoral politics da so ekoi hoji si se national level da so to state sin da so ko new face me ama ubirangani ado ekoi Manipur da so ekoi hoji lakadar be election sida ekoi kadai bhau yongna ekoi na mahila amadi youth da khudong saba piba yabage haibase masigi ekoi khannaba haiba high command sing da koi
Rashtriya Lok Jan Shakti Party National President cum Union Minister of Food Processing Industries Pashupati Kumar Paras stated that party's national executive meeting will decide on how many candidates will be fielded for the upcoming election. He was responding to media query on the sidelines of inaugural of a new party office at Ghari, Imphal Airport Road today. Party State Unit President Thangjam Party Dalit Sena Wing State President L. Shyam Kumar, National Secretary B. Ruchida and officials also attended the event.
मेरा यहाँ संगठन है मणिपुर में और अच्छा संगठन है। पहले भी स्वर्गीय जब पासवान जी जीवित थे उसमें भी हम लोग चुनाव लड़े थे यहाँ। फिर मार्च में चुनाव होने जा रहा तो हम भाजपा गठबंधन में हैं। हमारा प्रयास रहेगा कि गठबंधन के तहत हम चुनाव लड़ें। यदि ऐसा नहीं हुआ फिर भविष्य में हमारी जो पार्टी है नेशनल एग्जीक्यूटिव की बैठक होगी और उसमें हम लोगों का फैसला होगा कि यहाँ क्या करना है।
CAF and PD Minister THANGJAM Satyabrata stressed on the need to reach out the benefits of various government welfare schemes to genuine beneficiaries. He was speaking on the sidelines of distribution of free gas connection under Prime Minister Ujjwala Yojana 2.0 at his THANGJAM Wangma Bhagyabati Laikai residence today. Gas frame and cylinders were distributed to 180 beneficiaries of Yai School Assembly constituency under the scheme on the occasion. Minister Satyabrata lauded Prime Minister Narendra Modi for launching the Ujjwala scheme in May 2016 for the welfare of women folk in the country. IOC Imphal branch officials and District Supply Officer Imphal East attended the event.
प्रधानमंत्री की ओइबा सुमे स्कीम सिंग मयाम लांग मतम द मसिउ पब्लिक ता कमाइना फजन मपुंग हाना यहोनगनी अमसुंग मनुकाना पीगदगे हैना उपिदि बसिब आई मोइ थागत चाहिए ना थमजगे आई नाइजनिंग मुझे सरकार सिंग असि याम यांग मांगलम द संगसनली मयाम या फनबोइ दउता अदुगं सरकार ना पाइखल स्कीम सिंग असि बुदि अखोइ PMUY की तौरे चेंग की सुलैरी अना लायंग संगी सुलैरी युम साबै सुलैरी मसी पुनमसी पब्लिक ता मफम जाना मतम जाना यहन बदने दरकार लेबसे अदुना मफम जाना मतम जाना सुमिस की मैपसी यौब मतम दगा पब्लिशिंग न मदु काना फंगनी अमसुंग इंजिंग न नुवाइना लेब फंगनी.
Supporters of Naria Pakang Lakpa constituency intending candidate Oina Malays has expressed firm belief that he will get BJP ticket for the upcoming election. He was speaking at Kamal Sakhi Women Committee meeting held at his residence today. Around 300 women supporters of Oina Malays attended the meeting.
Yang authority way bakangu masai unarwe yang thazaba pera pire tawada ko thazaba pire hariga su sai tumina dilai raganu soidana tigani tige noida pigani noida tana kana sulai ko tige pina raba kanam tulai ti la putra bani la putri bani na pera pire hariya da bagi kusum naina bagi wan.
BJP Uripok Mandal held a public meeting at Uripok Senamlai Kai lining Thau Amudon Sangren today with an objective to extend solidarity to BJP intending candidates in the upcoming election. BJP intending candidates from Uripok Assembly who attended the meeting were KH Raghumani, L. Minabanta, CH Bijoy, Lotika Laima, Kumbong Mayum Suresh, RK Ranisana and N. Dijumani. Speaking on the occasion, Uripok BJP Mandal President Jitin Tongbram said the event aimed to show support for BJP intending candidates.
Uripok Kendra sida BJP ki MLA ma suksoi soidana laina bagi damakta adugi wakhalon ga loinana BJP gi leiriba intending nipan mak aphangba haibidi XY ticket sidi amakadang pirakadaba oibanina phanggadru miyoidura akoi punna sagatminaba haibidugi wakhalon duga loinana ngasigi tharomasi maruoina madura akoi punamak support tominaraga BJP gi oiba akoi gi apunba sakta madu sagatna bagi damakta ngasigi joint meeting ase maruoina akoi pangthok sabani.
And now the sports news. All are set for the final matches of the first state level late Akoijam Ibocha Nupamacha Singh Memorial Under 14 Boys and Girls Hockey Tournament. The Bungkok Welfare Club is organizing the tournament in collaboration with Manipur Hockey and Hockey Unit Imphal West at the club ground. In today's first semi-final of boys, KHSC Kongman beat TWC team beat Bungkok in 4-2. While in the second semi-final match, HU Laidiking Bamlaikai and YCCIC Konta Halop will first ended in a 1-1 draw. However, HU Laidiking Bamlaikai support staff complained that a goal netted by SH Bidya Chandan of YCCIC in the 13th minute was out of the D box, upon which match umpire responded that the goal was within the D box. Subsequently, HU Laidiking team match walked out of the match. Tournament's technical committee approved YCCIC for the final match. Girls' final match will be played on December 31st. TWC Bungkok will face Maira Basikong in the match. And in boys' final match, YCCIC Konta Halok will play against KHSC Kongman. Kerala and Jamshedpur has ended in a 1-1 draw in the match of the ongoing Hero Indian Super League ISL 2021-2022. In yesterday's league match played at Goa's Tilak Maidan, Sahal Samad scored 1 goal at the 27th minute for Kerala Blasters, and for Jamshedpur, Greg Stewart scored an equalizer at 14th minute of the match. Mumbai City FC is at the top of the table with 15 points, followed by Jamshedpur and Kerala Blaster with 13 points each. League match between Northeast United FC and Mumbai City is underway at Fatorda Stadium since 7:30 p.m. Before we end, let's take a look at headlines once again. First, in Northeast, Manipur reports first positive case of COVID-19 variant Omicron. Infected person is stable condition and asymptomatic. Manipur logs 9 new COVID-19 cases, 12 recoveries and 1 death in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.15%. Missing girl found hanging from a tree near Imphal River at Lilong Hawaii Bimaka Laikai. MLA Y Antaz Khan assures how to uncover the suspicious death. And India at 6,531 new COVID-19 cases, 7,141 recoveries and 315 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.40%. And that's all we have in this edition of the English Primetime Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur News. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Till then, good night, stay indoors and stay safe.
Janata Dal United Manipur State Unit na Manipur gi miyamda New Year 2022 gi yefa pausel pizari. AFSPA 1958 repeal tawannaba lenga ki thabak changmada nupi singi chada kuntra manga